It's Phil again with another short video this time of the Egyptian game. We have spent a couple of turns since the last video, and a lot has happened, so let me catch you up. First of all, lots of people found us. We didn't, of course, we don't have we have navigation and we are building a bireme now, but we don't have anything in the water, so everybody came to us. Um, Things turned south rather quickly with Carthage. We don't have we didn't put any real effort into maintaining good relations with anybody. May come back to bite us in the butt, especially with Carthage, since they are much stronger stronger and better tech. Not as worried about these guys, especially Rome is really far away, and I'm guessing uh, hemmed in by geography. But Rome does have a bireme. Oh, well, Rome's also all the way up here. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, we did send our caravan to Carthage to try and maybe get turn this around a little bit because Carthage is fairly close and seems like could be threatening. I've got 2 orders left. We had a brief time of trouble with the Riders family. I was able to turn that around by giving them this city, and that kind of mollified them. So I'm not sure that that would have been my first choice for Rider City, but whatever, it's fine. We're building a couple of stonecutter specialists here to bulk up civics because this is going to ultimately be an inquiry pump for us, but I need to prep it a little bit to make it useful for that purpose. So we're going to do just some stonecutters. We're going to do forum when we get a forum, and then we're just going to start burning out inquiries as fast as we can. I've also got some luxuries I'm prepping here. There's a lot of stuff we have to do, but by and large, I think even with having met a number of other nations now, I think we're fundamentally okay. We wound up on an island, so we do have a little bit of just sort of inherent built-in protection, although not much. I mean, honestly, if there's a city site here and they so much as build a specialist here, they can probably leverage that into a land bridge to us. And even if not, I mean, it's trivial to set up an anchor point and come in to the island in force. So, and the AI knows how to do that. So, being on an island does offer a little bit of protection, but not really all that much. And it comes with some pretty big penalties too. So on balance, I think it's pretty well balanced. And we start way behind anyway. So it gives the AI plenty of time to grow and expand while we're kind of, stuck on our little island until we can do something about that. And being up here, we tend to eat most of the barbarian raids, which means we lose more pillage tiles. The cities take more hits, which raises our overall level of discontent. So there are some real drawbacks to being up here in marginal terrain. So, I mean, it's not all sunshine and roses just because, ooh, we're on an island. Yeah, that's got its drawbacks too. Just to be aware of that. The battle line. I have tried to set us up so that they're going to divide their fire. I fortified this guy so that he's got a little bit more protection. He can be reached. I don't know how many more barbarians are here. I did lead with the scout, but I mean, there's nowhere for him to hide, so we're having to kind of cat and mouse that. Although next turn of these units, I will lead with the scout, and we'll see. We'll get a better idea of what exactly this is. We're building another settler. I'm going to let him slow cook for a while till I know we've got this in hand. I'm not going to. We have to spend our orders moving the troops, and I don't want to have the settler sitting. There's no point in rushing the settler if I don't have the orders to do anything with him. So we're going to leave him here. We got some militia from an event. I brought one of them with me. We've got another one sitting here. May or may not materially impact this, but we have it, and I didn't have to pay for it, so that was cool. Um, I think we're about done here. I am gonna just spend some money to. Oh no, I'm not, because we haven't officially met Persia, so I can't actually influence her, and that's fine. So we got two orders that I'm gonna do something with this worker, I guess. Okay, well that's a mine, so let's make this a mine, and that's our orders. Right, so we're done, and lots of neighbors sniffing around. Rome over here, Syria over here. But even if those guys declare war on us, like right now, this is still the game. This is the big deal for us right now. And we're probably going to leverage um, the launch offensive to put an end to this fight. Okay, so we lost a scout. Oh, no, we didn't. Maybe. Okay, so that's rough. Let's plan this out very carefully. First of all, we have some assets down here to deal with this, so this is not as grim as it might first appear. This is the real problem. Our scout cannot take so much as one more hit. So, what are we going to do about that? Well, first thing we're going to do is move this guy to here and this guy to here. And this guy to here. Now we're going to beat the shit out of things. Besieger, we'll take it. Now we're going to launch offensive. And kill this. And okay. I don't have. Yeah, no. Oh, he's already force marched. Perfect. Smack him. That's not the most efficient way XP wise. Don't care. And now we bring the scout back here. Yeah, so we cleaned house that turn on the strength of launch offensive. Now I think what I am going to do is move him up, and next turn I'm going to start buying tiles so that settler can use waterway to get up here faster, and maybe scout can actually we'll bring the borders to the scout. But I may need the scout to do some more scouting, high risk scouting, because he's hurt. And if he gets hit again, he's dead. But he's got a lot of protection here, so I'm not too worried about that. Mm, yeah, we're just going to do an inquiry right now. Now, next turn, we are going to have to pay attention to this. So, last turn, we could get away with really pushing the attack up in the north, but this turn, we're not going to have as many orders. So, because we're going to have to spend some down here. And I doubt we're going to get a kill because we've only got two attackers. So this is going to be a long it's going to be kind of an attrition fight, but I mean, that's okay. We can do that. Good. Let him beat on the scout. That's fine. And I'll just heal the scout. I'll only take an order. And yeah, beat on the militia. Okay, well, the militia soaked up an attack. That worked. the king's dead, but that's actually a, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, we founded a religion. That's awesome. So we're going to do that. But before we even think about any of the Diplo stuff, which we have to do, we know we have to do. So what are these guys? These guys are both. No, he's arranged. So actually, then what we want to do is kill the melee guy first, because we can cut his effectiveness in half by sticking to the forest and good terrain. So we're gonna come here and cover this guy. We're gonna pound the melee guy, but then I am gonna pull my scout over and drop a heal because I want to give him multiple targets while we're beating on this guy. So now let's turn our attention to this battle. Uh, Nobody is in immediate danger of dying. So let's solve the problems that are right in front of us first, which is this asshole. Now I can move my scout twice. And then back. Okay, so he's going to get one shot. It's not going to kill anybody. We're going to take the camp next turn. Scout will cautiously probe the rest of this to see that make sure that we're alone. And if he finds anything, I'll be able to. This guy should be able to kill the camp. So we'll do that. Scout moves, and if he finds anything, I'll cover the scout with one of my units so he doesn't die, because we want to keep that scout alive if at all possible. And he's doing super dangerous work for us next year, so we're going to plan for that. We're doing that to get the boost with Zoroastrianism. And yeah, that's all we're going to do this turn. So next turn we will have a lot to do, though. Show you what I mean. Because we got two fights brewing, and we have to deal with both. And we've got some Diplo stuff we need to do, and we've got some religious stuff we need to do. So we got stuff to do. Okay, city took a hit, unavoidable really. We got not enough guys up here to do that, cover all that. Okay. Our son wants to marry this diplomat. All families would hate it. We do that, and our son hates it, and we can't do that because we're not regal. Well, son just gonna have to live with it because we're not taking the relationship hit with the families. We'll take the relationship boost with the families though. Okay, this guy kills this. Done and done. I want to scout, but before I scout, we have to do this. And we're not going to kill him with one shot. We'll kill him with this guy. So let's do that. We come over here and do this. We come down here and we heal. So again, we're presenting it with multiple targets. Hopefully the scout eats a couple of attacks. That would be ideal. We want to buy this tile. We want to scout with the scout. We got a hiding place for him. Oh, and we met Greece. Okay, we're going to do this because that's going to give us a cool new ability, which is going to give us caravans, which we can use to shore up the diplomacy angle of things, and it's going to give us a new guy. So absolutely, and he's going to give us a lot more civics, and that's amazing. Okay, so Greece about our size. Mm, we're actually on pretty good terms with Greece right now. Uh, okay, right, we're not on horrible terms with anybody, so that's good. We have furs we can dole out, and let's do that before someone tries to bully them away from us. We can do an arranged marriage. Are there any good people? Not really. Is there anybody? Okay, well, not this guy. Holy shit, that'd be bad. Eh. I mean, there's not really anyone here uh, that we just screamed we gotta have. So it'll roll some random marriageable people for us. So let's do this for the queen. Uh, let's do this for the duke. We need 100 civics, so no, we're not. Okay, then let's put some more. Um, we're making pretty good stone production now. I'm going to focus on getting these pastures hooked up, and let's focus on the gems to give us another luxury resource we can leverage as a tool in the toolbox to keep these guys happy. And that is all we can do this year. But we accomplished a lot. I mean, I was just going to do a short video to kind of show the progress, do another barbarian assault, show some high risk scouting when that became a thing. And yeah, and so we're about to have our first bireme in the water. I would love to rush this. I rushed the settler that we gave to the riders over here. I don't have the civics to rush again, so we're going to have to let that slow cook. Rushing settlers is actually a really efficient use of civics, I think, because, oh, this guy for sure, because that gives you another city that many turns faster, gives you more productive capability faster, which, I mean, that's a very good thing. So all of that is good news. Um, this asshole came over and took a pot shot at my worker. This actually brings up a good opportunity. Let me show you something. First thing, of course, we have to do is kill this guy. So that solves the problem. This guy's hurt. We could spend a turn healing him, and that would be useful because that would give us uh, faster tile improvements. But notice this city is not connected. And actually, I'm not sure why it's not connected because it's coastal and this city is connected and it's coastal. So it should be connected, but it's not. And for whatever reason, it's just not. And that's okay. But getting from here to here is a little bit problematic. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a quick workaround. I'm going to just build road, road, and road. And that's going to connect to all of our other cities. And that's going to give us, so if we have to send troops till we can get a waterway constructed here, which is a bigger long-term project because we have to buy quite a number of tiles. So this road will actually help get troops over here if we need to relatively quick. And he can still build a road in one turn even if he's wounded. So we can do this, knock it out, come back, heal him, and then go work on the mine. So not a big deal. Um, we have a lot to do here because we've got people dropping like flies. The governor of Wasset is this dude that doesn't really like us very much. We could give him wisdom, which would give us a tiny amount of science. I mean, he's like 100, I think. So I don't know that making him strict is gonna help us a lot. Uh, yeah, because we're just doing. Oh, what's that? Yeah, we're doing a settler. I don't know that that's gonna. So we'll just take the wisdom. Now up here we were buying tiles, and as long as that's affordable, we're going to keep buying tiles, so that when the settler comes out, we can get him that much farther. It'll take less time to, slog over there. Now over here, I'm just going to push fog back from the coast, and then yeah, we're basically done up here. This guy can heal a neutral territory, so we will. Well, actually, hang on. Let's do it like this. So this we're done up here. So let's start going home. We're going to park this wounded militia just to guard the tile, and I'm going to start sending these guys home. I don't think we're going to need anybody up here. Um, we'll leave the scout up here, and he can heal with the militia when we get this city dropped. And then our next goal tech-wise probably would be to get the scouts in the water, and then I can use the scout to clear this bay and start seeing where Greece looks like a pretty viable ally right now. They're close. We like each other. Be a good counter to Carthage. We're peer nations. We're about the same size. So yeah, we could do that. And then, right. Yeah. So one thing we need to do then is I'm probably going to queue up we need to make her the governor of somewhere. I built a garrison here. So we could possibly put her as the governor here, although we've got Cleopatra, who's actually really awesome. We should probably, but she's 35. So we have some really good governor candidates. Um, I don't want to pull this guy out of his job because that would actually piss him off, and he's already not really thrilled with us. So really, what we need to do is just make more garrisons, and we have the stone production to support that, so we can do that. So we'll make some more garrisons, and we'll start putting these talented people to work for us in a formal capacity. So what do we need? Well, this city already has a garrison. So yes, we need to build garrisons. No, we're not going to do it with this. So we're out of moves anyway. Shoot. All right. Well, then let's see. Ah, this is the Zoroastrian holy city. So although I am tempted to build some troops, we actually kind of have to do that because we want to get something going with the really. That's going to take a while. So we'll see if we can look at maybe doing something to improve the growth. Like if we put a governor in here who gives us +2 growth, that would help. So we'll do that next turn. And that'll shave at least a turn off of this guy. Okay, so that we have kind of the broad outline of a plan, and we can get that done. We got plenty of money, so we can buy anything that we happen to need resource wise as it comes up. We could probably start on a wonder and buy the materials for that, and we'll look at our options next year, next turn. Uh, hmm. I totally want this so we can start focusing more on troops. So let's see. We have a worker free. Waset is we can build a necropolis on a snow-covered hill, which is otherwise not very useful. Uh, oh, that's interesting. Why is the necropolis? Oh, because you get a bonus per specialist too. Two cultures. Because see up here, it's only two culture, but in Wasset it would be 4 because we have a specialist. That's why I actually didn't pay attention to that earlier to notice that, but that's cool. Um, where do we want this? Because I definitely want it. I know we want it. I'm actually thinking, because I kind of like this as a triad of mines, and I don't want to disrupt that. Well, actually, I do, because we already have a mine here, right? So I could do mine, and then Necropolis right there, and that would not. Yeah. Okay. How much would it cost? Oh, it would cost more civics than we got. Okay. So let's keep him busy this turn, just doing like busy work. So you can come over here and chop scrub and clear the land, buy this tile, buy this tile. Yeah, seriously. And then, okay, so then next year we should have the civics to do that. Right. Let's absolutely improve relations with Greece. We'll send them some stone. Righteous, nice. We we finished the inquiry. We have another citizen, so I'm actually gonna do another specialist before we do the next inquiry. We're gonna heal these guys up. We're gonna, what else we got? We got a worker up here. He's not currently doing anything. Well, we could get adjacency bonus. These aren't going to be great mines. We could actually get some adjacency bonuses by mining this, and we could always use the metal. So we're going to do that. Scout is going to stay in the neighborhood. We're going to harvest some more while we're here. Oh, we're going to come down here and harvest some salt while we're here. Why not? Okay. I'm going to move you guys home. Move you closer to home. And actually, while you're here, you can buy that tile. And okay, yeah, that's all we're going to do, I guess. And while you're here, you're going to buy that tile. Okay, so when we get the settler, move him a little closer, whatever. It's starting to get a little expensive. I think we'll say we'll buy to this hill and call it done. That's 3 more tile purchases. I'm pretty sure we can afford that. So let's do that. That'll help the settler get where he's going. So next year we're gonna start the wonder, right? Because we got the civics for that now. So he'll come back to this hill, do that. That'll give us a second wonder, and we're off and running. The good thing about founding the religion, that gives us a special religious building we can build, which is essentially like a wonder that nobody else can get to. So we'll do that. That's 2 more victory points. We love it. All right. Let's build the necropolis, and we'll make sure to structure our religion to maximize that. We're gonna do good stuff with that and with our religion. And the next video, we'll focus on building out the religion. So we can say, here are the religious options we're going to take, and here's why we're going to take them. Yeah, that last tile was 300 and some odd bucks, so that's all we're doing there. And we pretty well blew through our money between tile buys and um, paying for the stone for this. So it, we spent 3 grand in a big hurry, and that's about all we can do. So let's focus on just the basics. We're just getting food production up. We're completing this road, and we're not completing this road till we sell some of you. But yes, so that connected the city, which lowered its discontent by 1. We need to, where are you? Sages. So this is sages. So we're bringing you back. We're gonna, from urban, we're gonna give you like a defensive promotion. We're we're not going to promote you. You're fine. Worker in 1, stonecutter in 3, settler in 3, Zoroastrian disciple in 7. We didn't move the boat. Healing, waiting for a settler. Yeah, so I mean, basically we're good, right? While we've got some extra orders, I'm going to sell some more metal, and we're going to influence the head of our new faith because we want to get on, good terms with that lady for sure. We do have some extra orders. We could move the boat. We're not doing that. So yes, let's move the boat. We have seen some raids come from here, so we know that there's something here. So let's go find out what the something is. I think we found the something. We'll know more next year. Probably they'll come out and attack us if they're, well, yeah, we're at war with the Numidians. So if there's a Numidian camp up here, they will likely come to the shore to say hello. And if not, well, we'll keep nosing around till we find something. But I think this is probably a good place to stop the vid. We've accomplished our major goals. We've got everything road connected. We're starting another wonder. We've got this secure. So the rest of this is all pretty rote, mechanical. I mean, we're going to build a settler and we're going to put him here. Big surprise. We're going to uh, we're going to heal this guy up and we're going to go to work on some gems. Big surprise. This guy's going to come out and start improving stuff. Again, this is all stuff that you would just be automatically doing. I don't know there's a lot of value in watching me do it. So we're going to end the video here, and I will be back when we're ready to put the religion together. So we'll do that next, and I'll see you soon.